Carter, his brother, were the first group to follow Bill Monroe's style of music. Mr. Monroe really started bluegrass in really 1945 when Earl Skaggs joined the band. That was the completion of a sound that Mr. Monroe had been listening for and really believing that that was it, you know. And didn't make those historic recordings till '46, but nonetheless, they were together. So they, and after they made those recordings, Columbia Records, shame on them, but Columbia Records never released those songs that Bill Monroe cut with Flatt and Skaggs and Chubby Wise and Howard Watson's band until up in '48, '49. So you couldn't go buy a record that had it on it. The only way you could hear Bill Monroe's music was to listen to the Grand Ole Opry on Saturday night or go see them live somewhere. And so Ralph told me the way they learned songs, this is so amazing. The way they learned songs was on Saturday night, they would all get huddled up around the radio there in Virginia where they lived. Ralph and Carter and Pee Wee Lambert. He was like a third Stanley brother. He played mandolin and sang harmony with the Stanley brothers. They would get around the radio, and so when Mr. Monroe came on and there was a song they wanted to learn, Carter, his job was to write down the lyrics of the verse. I hope to God it wasn't too fast. So he would write down the lyrics of the verse, and then Ralph would write down the lyrics to the chorus. And then Pee Wee would kind of back up each one, and Pee Wee would try to write down the chord changes and all that. So they all worked hard. Is that just not, I mean, that's just so hard to believe that, you know, that happened back in those days. I mean, obviously, nowadays you don't have to worry about stuff like that. You can get something so quick. But, you know, people really worked hard to get what they wanted or needed to get. Now it's just so easy, readily available. And but I just thought it was so cool to hear that, because I've seen my mother sit down at a radio and write down the lyrics to a song that she wanted, because we didn't have, I mean, we lived way out in the woods. We lived so far back in the woods, when we went hunting, we walked toward town. We lived so far back in the woods, we didn't get the Grand Ole Opry till Tuesday night. It's not funny anymore, because now they're doing Tuesday night and Wednesday night Grand Ole Opry, so they missed my joke up. So, all right, here's some Stanley Brothers songs for you. Ride the Midnight Train. Here we go.
Yeah!